Hi, my Tubies and my TikTokers and my Twitters. I want to talk about the importance of women, you know, trying to have women doctors when you're dealing with certain things like birth control. Because I was listening to this experience of a female who was on Depo-Provera for numerous years. And you're not supposed to be really on Depo-Provera for more than 2 years. But no one tells you that. And we shouldn't have to do the research. We should be able to trust the professionals who are prescribing these things to us. Listen to this young lady's experience.
The switch from a male doctor to a woman doctor. And while we're in our appointment just now, I was like, hey, I need to get like a renewal of my birth control. Can you put that in for me? She's like, yeah, no problem. Like, what birth control you on? And I was like, Depo-Provera. And she like looks at me and she's like, you're on Depo? And I was like, yeah, I've been on it for the last 10 years. I don't get a period. That's why I like it. And her jaw dropped to the floor. She's like, did you say 10 years? And I was like, yeah, like a decade. Yes. And she's like, holy shit. Like, no, Morgan, this is like a 2-year max birth control. Like, this is not a long-term birth control. And I was like, what? She's like, your last doctor never shared that with you? Like, this is not a long-term thing? And I was like, no, he would just like put in for it. I get the call saying like, hey, you're up for renewal. And I go in and get it. Like, no, he never told me that. And she's like, yeah, we're getting you off that immediately. Like, no birth control for a bit. Like, let's just get the hormones out of your body. So, of course, I go on Google and start Googling, like, what the long-term effects of being on Depo are. And I'm fucking just stressing out. And I'm like, that's why I shouldn't leave my fucking reproductive health in the hands of a negligent man. So I just made the switch from a male doctor to a woman doctor. And while we're in our appointment just now, I was like, hey, I need to get like a renewal of my birth control. Can you put that in for me? She's like,
so like I said, we shouldn't have to do the research just to see what's going on and what we can take, what's good for us, what's bad. That's why we go to the professionals, and we shouldn't have to do that. I know one woman who said that she was on this Depo-Provera and she was on it for 10 months. Just 10 months. And she gained almost 100 pounds. And you have these husbands and these men who, the moment your body change, their love and their feelings for you start to change. They never take it into consideration. My mouth is dry right now. I need to take one of these. These are these lip, whatever. They never take into consideration what these birth control pills, hormonal pills, are doing to your body, causing a lot of women to gain weight, causing a lot of women to have all of these mood swings and go through all of this anxiety. They don't take time to understand all of that. Now, I've been working with lawyers for over 35 years. So maybe you need to consult a medical malpractice attorney to discuss that this doctor negligently prescribed you a contraceptive, and he didn't give you all the facts and all the details. So if you're going through anything that's troubling, maybe you should find yourself a malpractice lawyer. No one tells you that this Depo also puts you at risk for osteoporosis. A tongue twister for me, I have some people who have been on this Depo and they had their periods for 3 months straight. 3 months straight. And the doctors told them that this is normal, this is okay. Of course, it was a male doctor. But what I suggest to women is, please, when it comes to certain things like GYN situations or things dealing with the woman's reproductive and women health issues, get yourself a lady, get yourself a woman, honey. Because these male doctors, a lot of them are misogynists anyway. They hate women. So find yourself a nice female gynecologist. Take care of yourself.